New to Blu-ray is the Tony Scott forgotten gem, The Fan, a movie that I had saw back in the day when it came out, remembered bits about it, but I was really looking forward to going back and checking this one out because it's Tony Scott, and even movies of his that aren't that great are immensely watchable, and this one does much the same. And watching this movie, I was kind of torn between what the movie was trying to do. Is it trying to be a dark character study of two people, or is it an exploitation movie that's been elevated by the cast that they've managed to get? There's a little bit of duality going on here. I really kind of like it. Come on, Bobby! We have two people at the heart of this movie. We've got Gil, played by Robert De Niro, who is a man on the edge, a man who's living in the past, who ties everything to baseball. It is his life's passion. It's everything that he aims for in life. He wants to recapture past youth experiences through the success of his favourite ball team.
He used to say the most beautiful play in the game was a sacrifice fly, and you know why?
Because you give yourself up for the team.
And it doesn't even count against your average. That's why baseball's better than life. It's fair.
And then we have Bobby, played by Wesley Snipes, who is a huge catch for the Giants. He has been bought for $40 million, and he brings with him aspirations of getting trophies, pretty much. They want to win the World Series, and they've got the man to do it.
The Giants haven't had a 1-2 punch like this since Mays and McCovey.
And as we watch these two characters, we kind of get to see aspects of their life really come to the forefront, and what's going wrong, as all the pressures and mounting stress in Gil's life lead him towards a snap. We see a kind of downturn in Bobby's life as well, kind of mirroring these guys and how they handle their situations differently, one in the public eye, one being shunned by the public who don't want to acknowledge exactly what's going on. Of course, being a Tony Scott movie, we get one hell of a cast, we get fast moving cameras, we get a wonderful sequence in the rain, and we get some super tense moments and some really awkward scenes of things happening where you're just kind of like, oh, this is not a good situation to be in. I really quite enjoyed watching The Fan and rediscovering it again. Now that all the hubbub has passed by and the bad reviews have faded into obscurity, it's fun to look back at this movie that had a great cast, but definitely feels as if it missed the mark a little bit.
Bob?
I just want my son back.
Bob?
What?
Bobby!
What?
Listen to you. You're hanging on every word I say. This is really something.
It balances that fine line between a dark character study and the exploitation cinema that it obviously comes from. And because it's trying to find the balance there, it never leans into one or the other of these. And if it had, it could have turned into something far better than what it was. Not to say that the movie's bad in any way. I really do enjoy De Niro's performance of Gil, the over-the-top, angry fan where everything is going wrong in his life. And he tries to equate his happiness and well-being with the success of his favourite player for his favourite team.
What do you want?
I want you to hit a home run for me, Bob.
Are you serious?
Who's having a bad season, and what he could do to possibly help him. It's an interesting idea, and like I said, it's something that I wish was explored a little bit more within the movie. Seeing Gil fracture and ultimately crack under the pressure of the stress of life and everything that's going on is a great idea. Seeing Wesley Snipes' character as this, again, under a mounting stress of being a high valued player, deemed to bring with him success and ultimately struggling to cope under the weight of that, again, is an interesting idea.
It's no secret that you're playing like shit. It's got to be affecting you, man.
Of course it's affecting me. What do you think? I'm paid to produce. I can't even hit the side of a fucking barn.
The crazed finale of a fan holding his son to ransom for a home run just adds mounting pressure to a familiar finale in these kind of movies, where we have our sports hero on the mound looking to hit the winning run or whatever he needs to get to make a big success for himself. But this time there is added weight with the possible death of his child on his shoulders as well.
Swung on a miss. Strike two, and Rayburn in the hole. One strike left for Bobby Rayburn tonight.
The stress, the way it's played out, the driving rain, the characters pulling their hair out are all wonderful to see. I love the supporting cast: John Leguizamo, Benicio del Toro, Ellen Barkin, and many, many more familiar faces that pop up. All do excellent work. The Fan was really fun to revisit. Like I said, it kind of not the best Tony Scott movie, but it's still a Tony Scott movie. It has those fun moments to make it worthwhile watching. It has a great cast to make it worth checking out. I had a great fun going back to this one. I really enjoyed checking it out, and it did kind of tick a lot of those fun 90 boxes for me. The extras on this disc are rather limited. Not going to jump into the menu. It's basically just a stills gallery comprising of 16 images, but the movie is a good transfer. It looks particularly great, and it is a Tony Scott film, if that's what's going to tide you over. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts on this movie. Let me know. Let's have the conversation in the comment box below. And as always, there is more content up here that you can see of mine if you're interested. And if you think I deserve it, hit the video with the like button. It only takes 2 seconds. Subscribe and share if you haven't done so. And if you want to go the extra mile by joining the Patreon or the membership program, that would be amazing. And you are helping making my channel run the way it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.